Hello everybody, my name is Ash. Welcome back to a Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer video. Today, not that this guy needs to be revisited or introduced, he's probably the most overpowered character in the game. What makes him overpowered is pretty simple. Get kills, become invincible. It is as simple as that. He has snap freeze to crowd control and debuff. He has shockwave to detonate, which honestly I don't really use that often. And fortify to make him even more beefy. It's ridiculous. This guy is, if you wanted to look up the word Sentinel, this is the guy that you'd see a picture of this guy. This guy is the ultimate Sentinel class. He is absolutely ridiculous. Again, he's just overpowered. Like when this guy came out, it made the oh my god, the scrapper irrelevant, and the and pretty much made like platinum pretty easy. Like if you play a platinum game and you've got one player with stealth grid and one player playing as a Juggernaut, you can guarantee a win pretty much, because this guy can draw aggro, kill stuff with ease. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Now I'm pressing Q, I'm saying, because I recently recorded the P.A.W video, so Q, which where you know 2 is the cryo. It's snap freeze. Where in this character it's on 1, so it's kind of weird jumping between character powers, but whatever. Look at that, just freeze them all. And of course I'm using double paw because you want to be overpowered, you got to use the best guns. Now, maybe I should have taken this guy into platinum just for the hell of it, but I've got this guy that I've played the last few games with. He joined late on the P.A.W video, stuck around for the Angara video. Yes, I'm recording these all back to back, but I figured, you know, whilst I've got a teammate here, I might as well try and push out some videos. Ooh, there we are. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Obviously, using the paw because it's one, it's the best weapon. It really is. It's like there's a lot of good weapons in this game, and I can argue that you can use like 90% of the weapons. Oh god, I did the thing again. You can use 90% of the weapons in gold and not feel stupid for trying it. But this is like this gun is like head and shoulders above everything else. It's ridiculous. Like, I mean, I noticed in the subreddit that everyone's like kind of crying about, you know, trying to get the paw and not getting it. Like, don't. It's the paw is good, but you got some good options as well for in the meantime before you get the paw variants.
Intelligence needs data from your location. Look for an entry point.
But with the paw, you can like. Oh, that's a good place to put that. With the paw, and especially when you got 2 paws, I can just shoot all day here. And as soon as that runs out, I can start shooting with this one. You lost your shields. I'm pressing the wrong button. Been playing Mass Effect 3 a lot lately. Look at that. I don't give a shit if he's shooting me. Switch over. Look at that. Full ammo. What the hell's going on here? You're a Solarian. Hold the line. Like, even when I've got no shields, my health isn't instantly melting because I'm inflicting all the damage I can. Because he's got all the damage resistance from fortify, and he's got the damage resistance from inflicting damage. Like, he really does feel unkillable. And honestly, like, if you're playing the game off host, this guy does also feel lag proof. Like, even when you've got terrible lag, as long as you're inflicting damage on enemies, you won't get lag. It's not like you're gonna get lag comped around a corner or instantly killed because of the bad connection. Like, no, like, This guy is idiot proof. He's lag proof. He's amazing. Like if you like, I don't know. I feel like I'm stating the obvious here because this guy is probably one of the most popular classes in the game. Like people in Mass Effect 3 was like, I haven't got the gift Juggernaut yet. It's like, no, fuck the gift Juggernaut. This guy's the real Juggernaut because he's got mobility as well as invincibility. It's ridiculous. I don't have to do a heavy melee to get my shields or anything like that or become tanky. No, fuck that. I've got a laser beam that drains the fucking life out of people.
All clear for now.
Meanwhile, this guy's just sitting here. Actually, he's doing better than I thought, actually. Obviously, I'm using the concussive part because it's stuff. Now, if I had the bulwark part and was with a group of people, that's even more damage resistance that we really don't need. And every time I get a kill, there's like I think it's like 1.5 seconds of invincibility every time I kill something. Which is completely overkill, honestly. Look at that, I just one-magged a fucking... Like, that's the power of the paw, that. One-magging a bloody destroyer.
Teammate injured.
I've got the headshot booster, I've got the, I'm doubling up on the headshot booster. I've got the gear bonus for vulnerability AI, and I've got the booster as well for rank 3. This guy out, and I've also got the generic assault rifle damage. You could go with ammo powers, but I didn't really want to mess with snap freeze. Not that I'm using snap freeze because there's mostly shielded targets here. Oh, he detonated my thing. Why? Whatever. The only problem with playing with pugs is they detonate your, tend to have a habit of detonating your snap freeze, and you don't want that. Cryo City was a thing of the past. We don't have that in Andromeda, unfortunately. Oh, hello there. Is he really using a missile? Seriously, don't you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Oh, I thought I'd throw out that line at least once. Obviously, if you're like trying to grind out Apex rating as well, like this guy is probably the easiest thing to do. Just jump into a bronze solo and repeatedly play games. I'm pretty sure that's what Side Wheels does, and he whose name I can't pronounce, who sometimes joins in, begins with a Z. God damn it. Rank 4 in the world, I guess. That's what he does, I think. Can't speak for the number 1, but bloody ridiculous.
Intel says the cat left genetic surveying devices in your area. Let's find and disable them. What problem got?
There we go. He also has the cryo gauntlet as well, and you can actually, you know, maybe turn this guy into a melee build. I mean, he does have the powers and the passives to support a melee build. But I honestly, like, That's a bit gimmicky even for me. I took the longest route to get there.
What problem got?
That's a good place to put that. Alright. This isn't Mass Effect 3. I can't just clean the area out of enemies. I have to actually use my gun, because it's quicker than a missile, apparently. The occasional shockwave. Like I said, only 1 point in it, so it's not going to outright kill him. Okay, let him handle that.
All enemy devices shut down. Good job.
Oh, that fucking nullifier's thing is in the way. That's annoying.
Teammate injured.
No, Kapuki, whatever the fuck your name is. He was my favourite anime character. Gotta use that right hand advantage, right? Come on, snap freeze. God damn it! I did not wait for a cooldown just to get the snap freeze robbed. He's using the Uchiha, huh? You don't see that every day.
All clear for now.
He's about 8,000 in the Apex. Maybe he's in that group of people where it's like, ultra rare, new ultra rare. Yeah, I'm gonna play with it. Maybe it's good. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't really rate the Uchiha. I'd rather use a Carnifex, honestly. Oh, I thought I could like just walk out of range of that. Look at that. Destroyers aren't shit against this guy. Okay, what the hell are you doing? Like, I don't even have to play defensively with this character. I can just walk around and shoot everything that's in sight. Oh, out of ammo. Better switch. There we go.
Mission complete. All
There we
teams
go.
secured. Good work.
There we go. Other than that stupid Cobra, I didn't really need any consumables for that. Like I said, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, just to summarize the powers of this guy. Okay, I went with vulnerability VI and assault rifle amp and the headshot damage, but use what you please. Okay, snap freeze. Obviously, go with this a lot. Make them as brittle and debuff them as much as possible. You know, the 115 and 20%. 115 on armor, 20% on everything, which will, I guess, will stack onto that as like 135 on against armor. Very good. Fortify. Go with damage resistance, power armor for gun. I mean, I honestly like any of these would be better, decent, but like Shield 5, just go with whatever you want. I went with like this one just in case I wanted to use something that wasn't the PA, or maybe you wanted to punch something. Honestly, shield feedback doesn't seem okay. Seem like an idea to me because as you saw there, like I wasn't really taking cover or waiting to get my shields back. I was just shooting and shooting and shooting. Unmoving defense. Again, you could probably just skip this, but if you're playing on platinum and you're in the middle of a hack or upload and you're not cloaking, this might be the thing to use. And since I was maybe I don't know, maybe I should go with this because I keep accidentally purging it. Shockwave, leave at 1. Apex training, like I said, very generic weapon passive here, so whatever. If he had munitions training, he would definitely be better than the Battalion Scrapper with the damage output. But yeah, you just go for weapon damage, weak points and stuff. Very good. I don't really see the point of like power. The only power you're using is snap freeze, and you're using that as a debuff, not as a like a damage dealer. Combo. I mean combos. If you're going with shockwave, cryo shockwaves, you know, to get combos, yeah, go over the bottom tree. But since it's all weapon, since I'm focusing on weapons, go with the top. Remnant armor. This is the unique thing. The damage resistance, melee damage, and movement speed bonuses increase as you damage enemies with weapons, powers, and melee attacks. Without successful attacks, these bonuses decrease over time. It's damn right retarded, this. And also, like, it's the reason why I don't bother going with the mobility on the Fortifier, because I get all my mobility from this. Experimental armor. So, maximum damage resistance is 50, melee buff is 50, movement speed is 15, and time before fall off is 3 seconds. So, like I said, as long as I'm inflicting damage, I'm pretty much going to constantly get that. Regeneration, very generic. Health and shields, very generic. Now, we've got weapon weight and melee buff, which is very on rank 4, which is very good. Like I said, melee build is very viable with this guy, but I want with more health stuff to make him more unkillable. Rampant defense, look at that, plus 40% damage buff. The evasion, the movement speed buff is pretty good, but like I said, needs to be unkillable. Invulnerability. Now, this guy is what makes him just such a tank. Like 1.5 length of invulnerability after you kill an enemy. So that's 1.5 seconds. So you kill something, you can't take damage. I'm pretty sure you can still get staggered, but you've got iframes. You can't get damage. So if you like kill something and then do a device, you've got a bit like a second or so of like protection there. Fall off time. Changing that from 3 seconds to 6 seconds, like it sounds tempting, but as long as you're inflicting damage and getting into the thick of it, this shouldn't even fall off shouldn't even really matter for you. But yeah, you can see there maximum debuff. I don't know why that like says maximum damage resistance buff. Why don't you just add that to that and give us the total number? So like that, the maximum amount is now 90, which, you know, 90, add that to the set. Like, you're taking less than half your damage. It's ridiculous. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.